Hello lovely people, and this is already take two. I just tested a new color combo and I didn't like it, so I just changed it. I had a kind of a carmine red in it, and I just didn't like what it did to the painting. It was too overpowering for the other colors, I believe. All right, I'll just count out the colors as I go. This is an 18 by 18 inch canvas, and this is going to be a single bloom. And I'm just going to grab my paint, my pillow paint, and square it up and push it where I want it to be. So I just flipped over my old paint and put a little bit of new one over so I don't waste my first round of pillow paint colors. Okay. This is a mixture of eye candy pigment, wisteria purple, and now there's the problem, Shibas Catera pink, something similar. I'm sorry, I just can't say that word. Okay, let's put that in the center. Okay. Next one is another eye candy. This is chartreuse. This really beautiful green, teal, silverish, beautiful shade. Goes really well with pink, goes really well with turquoise too. Okay, that's going to be our next color. That's a Pearlex pigment, Pearlex turquoise, a really beautiful shimmery blue turquoise color. Comes next. I hope to see some of that. So I'll put it on a little thicker. The next one is another eye candy. This one is jasmine eye candy pigment. Don't have too much of it left. It's this beautiful shade. Very light lavender kind of a purple. And very shiny and shimmery. I'll just drizzle some of that on. Then the next one is a color art pigment. It's called Orange Peel. And I mixed into it a little bit of leftover, Peach Flower Orange by Bloom Gel. And they're both sparkly, so fit well together. Made it a little stronger in orange and a little brighter too. So that's that. And then the last color is a gold, which is also like a bit of a mixed bag. There's a little bit of 24K in there. There's a little bit of Amsterdam gold in there, the bright gold. And there's a little bit of iridescent bright gold from Golden Fluid. It was also just combining leftovers. And I'm just going to drizzle that on. Okay. Now we have two cell activators. One is the greenish blue mixed with a little bit of black that was still in the bottle. I just didn't have another bottle. So I thought, well, that's fine. That'll deepen that color up a bit. Just giving it a nice vigorous shake. Check. Yeah, it's well mixed. And it turned into that really dark, luscious turquoise blue kind of a thing. And we'll top that off with a Amsterdam's turquoise blue, which is almost empty, but just enough for this. Okay, I'm just gonna cover up my colors real quick. Okay, let's get I'll start out with my bigger fan and an old 1875 watt one. So now I grab my smaller one, which is the 1000-watt Flow by Drew Barrymore. I like to use that with the concentrator on, just to push my paints further out of the center. I like that because with a concentrator I can easily find where my paint is and push it along. Okay, nice. I like the colors together now. That red was really just way too strong for all of this. I hope that we get some of the other underlaying colors out when we spin, because right now what I see most is the turquoise and the orange. But I believe once we start spinning this out, the other ones will reveal themselves. I see a little bit here, a little bit there for sure. Okay, I'll leave that as that for now. And very slowly I will start spinning this out. This needs to come a little bit, oh my God, over here. A little bit more over here, so because my bloom is a little off center and I don't want to tilt it yet before it isn't all kind of bound together and moves as one. So I go very slowly and gently. Okay, let's see where that brought us. Okay, one more, and then I'll move the canvas around on my spinner. Okay, whoa. I'll be more or less centered. Yeah, we need to come a little bit more this side. But still, I'm just going to move this over a little bit. Just a bit. Come you over. Look at you. Come. Something like this. And slow and gently. We'll spin this until we have it all centered and where we want it, and then we can spin a little harder. Okay, and let's stop this and see. We may need a little bit more paint in these corners. Okay, I'll just grab and put, stay there, put a little bit more paint over these corners to help it move along. A little bit more here as well. Okay, just make sure it wants to come over the edges everywhere. And I grab a little bit more, stick it on this edge. Okay, it's a little chunky on the corners. It will help pull the rest of the paint out. You see, that's still pretty neat. And this is the last corner. That's needing extra paint. Okay. Okay, just push it just over the edge, so it's going to be willing to flow over that edge. There you go. That'll do. Still nice and sweet and clean. Cover it up, and this time I'm going to step back here a little bit, because yeah, it's going to pull all those corners off now. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Now I think we're pretty centered, other than there's not enough here, but I still want to get that. I know what I'll do. I'll just grab that and put it kind of this way and hope it will help push it out here a little bit more. Needs to be a little further in there. Okay, gently. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And one more time. Okay. Now let's see. I'm gonna try see how it moves. It should move nice and beautiful together. Not too much movement in there. A little. A little. Okay, pushed it over a little bit and spin it again. Okay, let's see what that brought us. Oh, there we go. Okay, it did bring us a little bit further out into the corners for sure. I think it's balanced now, other than the center needs to be a little bit more in the other direction, so I'll just put that back a little bit. Just hopefully there's enough movement still in it to bring that a bit back in the center. Yeah, it's moving still. Let's have a look here. Yeah, that's more centered now for sure. Let me just wipe my gloves off a little bit. They're a right mess. Don't want paint drip down off of them. Into my painting now. As it's coming along, looking nice. So, yeah. Still, it's a little too much orange and turquoise for me, and not enough of the pink and the light purple and all of that, but they do all go and play together well enough. So let me just check something out here. Trying to blow down to see if we can get some more lighter colors coming up, some different colors. Okay. Okay, don't want to mess with it anymore. I'll just let it sit here for a minute, and then I shall center my canvas again on the spinner. Spin it out one more time, and then we'll check how much paint we have left on the canvas. And like this. Yes. Okay. off a little stick. And I go in here. Oh, that's barely anything. Let me just check more here in the center. Not that much either. Right here. Yeah, there's not much at all. Which means I'm going to spin. Oops, what is coming up there? This. Must be some of the old paint. I'll just dunk it down a bit. Give it one last good spin. It's more or less centered now. Let's come a little bit further down here. Okay. Give it one last good spin. Just to make sure if there's any little bit more paint that wants to come down. We allow that. The less paint is on the surface, the smaller the chance of anything cracking. But I don't see much more movement now. Okay. There we go, and there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this. If so, please consider subscribing to my channel. Comment. Your comments mean the world to me. I always am so happy and glad to see you commenting and talking to me. If you have anything in mind, you need help, you just send me a comment underneath this video and I will answer them for you. And I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And until the next time, bye-bye.